call me a weeb, Carl. How dare you? Oh, while we're here, while we're setting up, I've got a new layout, new setup, new digs, new music. Oh, what's going on? Welcome. Every single time I move my phone for the tracking, I have to recalibrate it, which takes it's a nightmare to do. It takes like 10 minutes every single time. So it's like I'm just gonna be like stuck staring like this forever because I can't really like move my neck. Don't do that then. Like I have to. Otherwise, it's like and it's on my screen. Sometimes the gyroscope doesn't work. Whenever I have it like horizontal, my model just flips the fuck out. Good morning, Sabin. How's the music? Is that too loud? I don't want it to drown me out. So, yeah, it's my setup is definitely super scuffed right now. Good mix, perfect. Got it. Drop it down just a little bit because I don't want to just stand here in silence. Like the new setup, yeah, I think it's nice. Very cozy. I can't hear the music, which is very unfortunate. I think I did a good job with it, but is today's wardrobe updated or is this still the Hollow outfit? Still the Hollow's outfit. I forgot to change. I forgot to change. I didn't think I would be actually playing this game more than once. So here we are. I did get messaged by Koziet last night saying, "Hey, you should play this game tomorrow." I was like, "Okay, cool." The stream's gonna be a little bit late because my nurse is coming in like in the morning instead of the instead of the afternoon, so that's why stream is a couple hours late. But here we are. I have 5 or 6 hours of free time to play this game. I know absolutely nothing about it. I was told I would enjoy it, and we're just gonna stand here. We're gonna stay here for a little bit because Koziet wanted to watch me play this game, and she's not here. So we're gonna wait a couple minutes to see if she ever shows up. I think I'm a very considerate person like that. I think it's gonna be a nightmare. How are you guys doing? It's Friday. It's Friday. For me, it's afternoon. Friday afternoon. But it is Friday, so it's probably gonna be hoping to have fun. We'll be bouncing in a few. Okay, no worries. I hope your storm issue has passed at this point. My so stuffed. I think they myself bigger. A little bit. Here's that. That's not good. You can't even see my ears. Go. It's here. Hey, there she is. What up, Koziet? It is here. This is for you. This entire thing is for you. Welcome. What do you think? What do you think of this setup? I know you've not really been. Alarm went off a minute late, but you're so ready. I am very excited that you set an alarm just for this. Alright, cute bunny? Yeah, we still got the fangs as well. Alright. So the fuck. Turned ads on because I need the money. But I hate ads. Welcome back. I know nothing about this game. It's a very cutesy looking anime. What do you call it? Harem? Like a love sort of visual novel, I guess. But like looking at this right now, it says this is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Like, so the dating game, prime game, gotcha. Jitters and hype. So this is the first screen that I see when booting the game up, and I guess anime is disturbing. So individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings. What have you done to me, Arcane? What are you doing to me? A Tome game. But I'm not a weeb. I don't know what the words mean. It's fine. It's fine. Gotcha. So it's just anime does this to people. I understand. Why all weebs are socially awkward freaks. I agree that I am at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Why do you... I guess I agree. Ooh woo. It is not suitable for children that is easily disturbed. They are milking that. That's a dating sim, of course. That's why you need to be over 13 to play it. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This music is a bop. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Do I need to write this stuff down? You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I didn't know if I was gonna have like a pop quiz on like their personalities or something. We used to walk to... Is the game too loud? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. And good lover text boxes, gotcha. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's kind of... However, I'd sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah! Ah! I cannot... Oh no! Head pat! Touch portal! I keep forgetting about touch portal, I'm sorry. Without... Here. That's compensation. Okay. There you go. I am a professional streamer, trust me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe Wait, no, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Don't make fun of me. I'm a professional voice actor. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you even want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Koziet, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm really not interested. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET? What is a NEET? In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. It's someone who never leaves their house and only likes anime and is really awkward or something, I guess. Gotcha, so... an incel. A Japanese version of an incel? That's fair. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Kinda, yeah, okay. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Hey, that's me. This game is about me. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I had no choice but to start with the anime club. Okay, this is not me. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I didn't catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Oh, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Exposition. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Exposition. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Bet. Well, who is blowing up my Discord right now? This is just a normal day for me. Come on. What's... Alright. I thought it was people making fun of me for playing Doki Doki Literature Club, but nope, it's not. Worry about it. Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? Glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? I can't do 4 separate female voices. I want you to know that. Way to kill the atmosphere. That is not a female voice. Ah, Koziet! What a nice surprise! Fucking harpy. Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! Let's go! I'm fucking dying. I'm dying, Krasis. What are you doing to me? You can just read it, you crazy... it's a visual novel. It's pictures and words. I have to make the words at least interesting. You sound like a fantasy hag. I am a fantasy hag, Krasis. You've done this to me. God, it's actually getting really hot in my room. Oh god. But I'm fucking burning up right now. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, it never happens. Indeed, I don't know what's wrong here. This is the tsundere. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. Have you never played this? Have you just told me to play it, even though you've never played it yourself? You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh, that's Sayori. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Oh, you 100% have gotcha. Oh, so this is like you explaining to me what these people are. Gotcha. It's a fun game. I am already losing my mind. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. You'll be okay, give it a day. I have like 4 or 5 hours to play this game, so here we are. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Do I? That's right! It's great to see you again! An in-game day, gotcha. Monica smiles sweetly. Do I have to pick a favorite already? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Look, I'm not good at female voices, okay? Come sit down, Koziet. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little excited. His really hot, sudden screeching voice. Hey, look, some people think that's hot. Then, how about I make some tea as well? I made Yuri into, like, grandma. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Come on, man. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, not pancakes, decorated to look like little cats. She looks so smug. Like, look at her. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea. Oh.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know.
Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just take a bite, it's a cupcake, come on. Circular, there is no best angle. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. I would lend you my voice, but I'm watching this all laying down. Hey, that's what we need to do. We need to read visual novels on stream with all of us in a Discord call, and we all pick a person. That's what we need to do. There are best angles in a circle? No, there are not. We need to do that. Actually, like, rip the top. You're a fucking barbarian. You don't just rip the top off. You like grab the icing and just like scoop it out of your hands. What fucking monster are you? Scrape it off with your fingernails, your long witch's fingernails, and you called me the hag. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. You're not old. You don't have to be old to be a hag. You have to have like weird claw hands and live out in the forest. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. They already said. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. You idiot. You absolute buffoon. These cupcakes are for the new member, not for you. I don't know you. You're just a new member. You fucking idiot. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I don't really drink tea, though.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I fucking do not.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Hello, I am Yuri. Yuri seems interested in this game with herself and her friends inside. Yuri is going to watch this because she has no life and is becoming more depressed and dense each second. No, Taru, just Huey. Welcome. How's it going? Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
There. Glad to hear you're okay, man.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement, crying inside, gang, brother. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new, brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that they're both fun and worthwhile. For the next school events, like the fest-
I can't keep doing this voice, it's actually, like, destroying me. Like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. The voices... It's absolutely demolishing my throat. We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. That voice is probably easier on your throat. For sure. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. I just broke my fingernail clippers. What is wrong with me? Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Koziet, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, with my hag nails, look, I keep them very well trimmed. They are pristine. My hands are smooth, supple, and soft as a baby's butt. I do not have hag nails. I have hang nails that I'm trying to get rid of. Ah! Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Of course it's Natsuki. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I mean, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. What a fucking foreshadow. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimum level. No, I did actually read a horror book once. It was... God, I don't remember where it was. I don't remember what happened to it. But I remember it was like a book about zombies that were all convinced that there was a big meteor coming to destroy the Earth. And they called it the Big Enchilada. That's the only thing I remember about the book. I read it in like the 8th grade. And I remember I enjoyed it super well. But, man, I would read it again if I knew where it went. I think someone stole it from me. That's insane, yeah. It was kind of an insane book. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I know that feeling. That was me in high school. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Odd. Ah, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Read horror books about robots and pizza. A horror book about pizza? Was this like the pizza's coming alive and becomes like a sentient machine that kills people? You left a piece of scrap paper. Oh, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give me that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Now they stuff children and robots. Oh, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. They make books about Five Nights at Freddy's at this point. Happens in the pizzeria. Fair. I don't do horror, honestly, like all that much. Yeah, for some reason, man, those people are fucking crazy. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Come to computer. Hey, welcome back. The nightmare. You're putting me through a nightmare crisis. He was cute. She is. I want to say Monica is my favorite so far. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share some of them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Is this where she's gonna call me a baka? You wouldn't like them. Well, I'm a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Momika? Okay, look. He's like 17. Probably not even that, to be honest. We don't call teenagers mommy here. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Monika's cute too. Look. We all sit in silence for a moment. Very awkward. Okay! I have an idea, everyone! Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought as they all stare at me with looks of absolute concern, hatred, and conceit. I don't... Stop staring at me, please. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Come on! Game, don't do this to me. But... I'm sorry. I thought... Koziet. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. I have to join. I'm sorry, Notaro. I have... Notaro? Notaro. Do I just call you Huey? Do it. I have to. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? How can I say no to this face? I mean, like, look at it. Say Huey. Huey, gotcha. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yay! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! No, that. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official! Welcome to the literature club! Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, me too, Monica. Yeah, I definitely know how to express myself. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Gang, let's go. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Cozy, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. What was that laugh? What do you mean, what was that laugh? That was her just going, dealing. Cutesy. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. Love, Sayori. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Don't like salmon hair that much. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What the fuck? This is a dating mechanic. What is a dating mechanic? God. So is this Monica or Sayori right here? So you pick words you think would fit the personality of the girl you want to romance. Something good might happen. Sadly, Monica can't be romanced. What the fuck is this game then? What do you mean Monica can't be romanced? She's like the friend. God damn it. I can't do Monica. There's always just a friend. Fuck. I want Monica. Alright. Yuri. Because the other two just scare me. So Yuri liked adventures and weird things, so Journey. Oh god. I like Heaven Sent. I like that word. Nature Valentine? When they jump It worked. I don't... Okay. Insight. Hey, there we go. Warm, essence, cute, hair, fickle, ocean, feather, horror, play together. If she likes horror, then I have to click horror, but... Essence. Lucky, determination, existence, raindrops, secretive, giggle, incapable, sunset. Okay, so between existence and sunset here. Yuri jumped the last 2 times. Let's go. I'm kind of a god at this game. I'm going to go with sunset. Fuck! Flower, forgive, sing, pleasure, melody, meager, whistle, party, rain cloud, flying. Jump, chibi, Yuri, jump. Oh. Rain cloud. God damn it, no. Stay down, Sayori. Swimsuit, fireworks, misery, effulgent? Hello? Agonizing? Do I just like... Am I making like... What actually, what does effulgent even mean? I've seen it, and I want to say it's... Effulgent. Shining brilliantly, resplendent. I love that word. I'm using it. Hell yeah, let's go. People are warning me in Discord about this game. What are you doing to me, Kratos? Just noticed the title. Yeah. You think I would play this game willingly? You think I would do this of my own accord? You think I would not let the world know that I'm being forced to play this game? Eternity. It's a cutesy game. It's a weeb game. Here. Howdy. Weeb game. It's a weeb game. Look at them. They're anime girls. Theory Yuri. Oh god, there's another Yuri. How's it going? Here, dark, empty, shame, explode, suicide, fun. Alright, so the words here are getting more and more fucked up. Calling my friends weebs? Hey, I'm here playing this weeb game. So what does that make me? Look at me! I'm a bunny girl. I'm terrified to pick these words. I'm going with pure. What the fuck? Damnation, comfort, cheer, kiss, memories, candy, disarray, calm, bubbles, puppy. I'm going to be discontinuing my subscription as I don't support weeb content. Like, it's not my fault, Chase. I'm sorry. 21 months. Thank you. Sorry. Forgive me. It's all Kratos' fault. With comfort. Infallible, unrestrained, clumsy, tenacious, philosophy, fluffy, time, clouds, destiny, holiday. I'm losing my fucking mind. This is a nightmare. I'm having a mental breakdown. Destiny. Ambient, joy, melancholy, family, spinning, death, cage, kitty, anxiety, childhood. God, what the fuck? Ambient. Disown, rainbow, ribbon, heart, email, unstable, loud, vivid, covet, socks. What the hell is this game? I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Squirtle? I've never played this game. I don't know anything about this game. I've been warned. This game is hell. I'm feeling that. Oh, man. Vivid. Breathe a silly lollipop chocolate. It's a cute little dating game. Of course, there's nothing wrong. There wasn't a warning 5 separate times at the beginning of this game that if I am easily disturbed, I shouldn't play this game. And I had to agree that I was over 13 years old. Breathe. Scars. All I know is my friend voice acted Australian Natsuki for one of my other friends. You should have heard my my Monica voice earlier before it destroyed my throat. Sensation. It was definitely a choice. Thank you for the head pat. Makes me feel a little bit better. My Discord is actually like blowing up. No one has ever talked to me like this before. It does. There are so many notifications. Hey, thank you for the gift sub to the person, to the culprit of this entire stream. Thank you for the gift sub. I've actually lost my mind. Fantasy. Fuck. Lava. Meditation, imagination, sticky, aura, fester, intellectual, parfait, lust, vitality. These are such like weird names. Yuri is slightly happy for me. I want Yuri to be super happy with me. Who am I going for? Yuri, the dark-haired one. She's mellow. You lost your mind 6 years ago. Gang gang, brother. Imagination. No. Aura. Funny, sparkle, playground, heartbeat, unending, despise, marriage, strawberry, awesome, treasure. Oh man. Soft, quiet girl indeed. I'm gonna go off the cuff to say unending. Hey, let's go. I'm kind of a god. This game is 6 years old now. I remember when this game came out. I heard about it. Massacre. Aims, passion, friends, alone, depression, starscape, infinite or starscape. Oh man. Infinite or starscape. Want me quiet and soft? I remember there was only one warning and not 3. Yander sim kids back then. I'm going with infinite. Okay. Do I get to actually read the poem? Hi again, Koziet! Hello! Glad to see you didn't run away on us! Ha 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 ha! Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome, Wild Squirtle. Not a Wild Squirtle. You're definitely not one of those. Bro is speed reading. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then we won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. He always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Well, you two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Koziet can become good friends too. Is Natsuki a good friend? I don't know, she kind of creeps me out. I don't like those like high energy people. Sayori. Hmm. Hmm. How are we friends? We don't ask these kinds of questions, Graceless. You don't want to hear the answer. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you're even brought you something today, you know? Oh, wait, Sayori? Yeah, me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. New friends made. Hey, look at that. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Man, I've got like massive riz. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, music change. What was that supposed to mean? Cute. Why? I mean, like, look at her hair. Who wouldn't think that hair's cute? Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes me for a split second. Fuck! Kara's bulletin boys, we gotta get out of here! Scram! That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. I have that effect on women. Sorry. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mean, I didn't mean to stare at you like that. I'm really, honestly, like, truly sorry. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. I honestly, like, it's my bad. Truly, I'm very sorry, Yuri. You don't have to. You shouldn't have to go through that. I'm very disturbing. I know. My eyes are just so dead. Oh, it's fine. That effect on women, like. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Oh, what are you distracted by? Reading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. She's given me a horror book. She's done this to me. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. As soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prism. The fuck? And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Not like that book's important. Write that down. Write this down. Gotta write it down. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to hurt. That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, really. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Legitimately giggles all of a sudden. Not a fan of that sort of thing. I mean, I kind of am, honestly. No, I mean it's not bad, but I mean I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories. So you know, don't worry, Yuri. I will definitely read this book. But yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. Oh god. Oh. Game theory. Oh, wipe my brow. Whew. Dodged a bullet there. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that these kinds of stories challenge you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. Horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, it made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere. I'm rambling, aren't I? I'm sorry. Honestly, I truly am. Hey, don't apologize. There's nothing to apologize for. I haven't lost interest or anything. The fuck? You don't say that. Well, this is alright then. Awesome. I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking to you. I really don't think you need to worry. I mean, that just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen, honestly, that is actually literally the least I can do, or just sit here and listen to you talk. That's kind of what I do for most of my friendships anyway. It's the literature club, after all. That is true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, huh? Don't have to. Saying. Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Let's go. How we do it? Ah! Yeah. Are you sure? Are you positive? You seem a little apprehensive. I mean, like, come on. Sliding into the DMs, exactly. This always goes well for me. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. That's kind of a little bit weird, isn't it? Sorry! I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Hey, I know a couple people like that. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel very... This is my first experience with like one of these dating sim games. This is very weird. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Wait, I apologize a lot. That doesn't sound right. I guess that kind of makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh shit! Hello. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Oh no. This is a PG-13 game, right? It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Those aren't words, they're just lines. Yeah. I mean, like, I can't read words. I mean, all words are just lines to me. Different shaped lines. Return. Ah, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted there for a second. I'm very sorry. Glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Oh no. Oh no, it's happening. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Not as used to reading, right? Don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. Probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with... Yeah. I've definitely been patient. Yeah, totally. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. What is happening? We're reading a book! That's what we're doing. Don't worry about it, Huey. This is totally normal. Right? Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Flirt reading books? That's impossible. It's just normal reading of books. There's no such thing as flirt reading. Kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? Stop rizzing. I'm sorry, it's just, it comes naturally to me. I'm literally just made of Riz at this point. Really. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I could see into your head or anything. Riz is short for charisma. Crisis. So, I'm basically, good word for it. Yeah. Main character acts like me, that's now true. You are Yuri. So, yeah, I think you can, extrapolate the meaning of Riz. Just from it being charisma in this context. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. The new age slang, yeah, I got it, yeah. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Koziet, that's probably a thing to have in common with her. Jesus Christ, I am anti-Riz. That's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, hang on a second. Look, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. I mean, like, come on. Like, this is cool that you're reminiscent of a protagonist, right? I mean, you can just relate to her, right? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't really know you're self-conscious about that sort of thing. I mean, I don't know how to talk to women. I guess I more meant that it's kind of look, I'm just gonna say it. It's kind of cute. I'm sorry I had to say it. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. She looks so fucking terrified. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Oh, there we go. That's Riz. Bam, right there. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Save me from this Koziet. You're stuck here with me. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Just use a bookmarker. By the way, did you remember writing the poem last night? I did, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be my relaxation ends immediately. Immediate spike of anxiety. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I made it for Yuri, so it's gotta be Yuri. Has to be Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Oh, baby. Let's go. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. That is adorable. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Absolutely fucking none. Use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, I mean, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. I also have that effect on women. The blank stare. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And here, having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter. They form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together, and it's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes to practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Is the random item thing... Like half the items are like put at the very bottom of the screen. I have to go back through all the items. That isn't biased. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost? Oh my god, how am I supposed to do this? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. Hey, I can actually read it. It's fine. What? It's fine. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I can't read! There's... Yuri, I don't know how to read. I'm sorry to tell you this. I don't know why I'm in the literature club. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh! Leaf. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Mild? Something easy to digest, I said. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Cozy. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. It's about the future, and how... Remember the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences, and they usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In case perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. The ghost of the past. He's living in the past. Lingering, her last remaining place of comfort. Unable to let go of the past. Hey, let's go! I'm a professional poet, man! Poet. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Yeah, it's nothing really. First was impressive too. So. Koziet the poet. That didn't really work. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. No. I was about doing all at the end. I enjoyed it. I want to keep doing the best for you. Me too. Oh my god, I have to go through all 4 people? Oh, Jesus. That was the... My phone actually is in pretty good shape. Alright, we're good. Fine. I guess we'll just go down the list now. Sayori. It's a good poem, Koziet. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. You know me, Sayori. I don't write. I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Question mark. Well, I mean, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. I just had these like random thoughts enter my head, and I'm just like staring at my screen, wondering what the fuck am I doing with my life? Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Hey, this is much easier to read. Having fun. Am I having fun, Krasis? I'm having a mental breakdown. I haven't even gotten to the psychological stuff yet. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. The fucking... Like, it was a good start, and then it went downhill real quick. I want breakfast. Same. Theory. This is just a guess, but... You wait until this morning to write this. No? The ADHD took over. I feel that. It's just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. Still trying my best. Yeah, I guess. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Like when I'm reading Portrait of Markov and I think, what the hell am I doing? Exactly. Yeah. What the hell? I'm reading the Portrait of Markov for the 7th time. Like, I've got other books. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? I had to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Huh? Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass, thank you. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What is wrong with you, Natsuki? Yeah, a little bit of a break. Water time. Hydration is important, guys. Hydration check in chat. Posture check as well. All that sort of fun stuff. That's your poem is amazing. Shut up, Yuri. This is a dumb poem. The worst poem yet. Fuck you, Natsuki. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Yeah, you're right. I like it. What? Come on. Unshrimp. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because. Can you not support your friends? No, you can't. Supporting friends is so 20th century. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand that. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. The world we live in today is cruel. Gang gang, brother. Ain't that the truth? It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's not what it means to be a pro. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I mean, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her. Hi! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Yeah, good, good, glad to hear it. I would not be able to do the Harvey voice this entire time. Oh, stretch. Oh, Christ. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? And it would have killed yourself. It would have absolutely murdered me, Crisis. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Oh jeez, talking to people. I'm much better off just getting with the flow until I'm more settled in. That's me. Literally me, for real, for real. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Yeah, sure. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Koziet. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that is true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job! I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. You think I'm dumb, Monica. That way I can't romance you. You think I'm fucking stupid. I'll have you know my IQ is more than room temperature. It's at least in the triple digits. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. God, ain't that the truth. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. This hit so hard. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. He's me for real. Literally me. He's a literally me character. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Support is expected in the form of money. Don't you dare, Jace. No. Commitment accepted. Yeah, you tell him, Huey. Don't let the sword bully you. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Kinda. Thank you for the head pat. At least the head pat works. Yuri does not pay for things. Her cute look lets her get things for free. And she is pretty cute. It's kind of the point of being a pretty woman. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see, that's true. Well, let's read it then. Oh, Christ. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the speckle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see! I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Sorry, a hole of infinite choices actually hits me so hard. That's actually like painful mentally. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about beat stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, fuck. Whew. Finally, we're done with that. I guess that's it, everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. What are you talking about? I don't know. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is... cute! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something else. I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it really didn't come out all nice at all. Oh, I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Yori liked it. And Koziet did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Of course, I've come across something inspiring. I haven't yet. Christ, that was a sick burn. Koziet liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Koziet appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ah! And how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Ah! No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make sure everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, you motherfucker. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Koziet started showing up. Wow. Wow. Is this a chat GPT powered game? That would be impressive. I don't think chat GPT was a thing before this game came out. This is all handwritten. Natsuki, that is rude. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. This is a nightmare. Someone just randomly texted me saying it was Ivy. I don't know an Ivy. Both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Koziet! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that sample writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. Oh wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Koziet? Oh god. Well, I get dragged into this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, Christ. So, of course, let's go. Oh, Jesus. I have to go with Yuri, right? Yuri. What the fuck? Oh. You're right. I like your poem. See? Wait. I'm not done yet, little gremlin. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, but Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that Sorry. Natsuki, you took it way too far! Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Kidding. That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. Stop messaging me. Whoever is messaging me. The fuck? Someone has gotten my number. Now a lot of people are texting me, and none of them make sense. Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Oh man. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. Yeah, for real. I ended up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, I'll have to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. You'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. You really didn't need to do that. Look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? So embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. Probably hate me now. Oh, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Right? Thanks, Kozi. Fine. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now. It's nothing. That one thing said, oh, I'd never do anything so shameful. Oh Jesus. So, what thing did Nicky say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? It isn't true. This man is trying to kidnap me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not trying to do anything. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. Needed thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. What the fuck? Can't we expect me to make another poem? Maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I need to find myself a newfound determination. Koziet, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. That kind of thing happened often. No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Kind of like out of the blue. And it sort of like punches you in the face when something like that happens, you know? Like, hey, is this normal? It's apparently not, so I can see why they make good friends with you. Cozy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Ooh. Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I've had Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah. Do this. With tenacious. Oop, secretive. Form, cheeks, dazzle, question, flying, universe, memories. Gotta be universe. Oh, knocking it out of the park. Wonderful, covet, fireflies, flower, hair, destiny, awesome, effulgent, summer, party. Party? I have to go with party? I don't think party's the right one, but fuck, it's not. Passion, dance, Papa, Stream, Wrath, Inferno? Okay. This is... I wanna hit Yuri up. But, chat determines everything. Here's Massacre. Some of these word choices are wild. Frightening. First suggestion gets it. Will embrace dark, infinite, crimson, excitement, analysis, sticky, unrequited. Giggle was first. Giggle was first, I'm sorry. I want to go with infinite, but it was the first. Playground, shame, insight, spinning, vanilla, play, disown, charm, ocean. These like word choices are wild. Disown. Sit down. You have experience with typing fast, don't you? Why can't I write? Because you're typing too fast. Oh yeah, that's disown. Don't listen to Chase. Vitality. I didn't even look at the word choices for that one. How long is this game, by the way? If you aren't familiar with the events of this game, I really recommend sticking through it. It will be worth it. Yeah, I am forced to play this game all day. Horror. Horror. Sticking through it, it will be worth it. I may have to do this over the course of a couple days, but I'm actually kind of invested in it at this point. Kind of weird to say. Spoiler alert. Doggy, don't tell him anything. I don't know anything about this game. It's just a cute little dating game. It's just a cute little dating game. I didn't dream of it. Yeah, I tell you, just a little dating game. Melancholy. Doki Doki, disoriented, clouds, mouse, jump, where you date me and my friends. Yeah, totally. They def turn into Eldritch Horrors, right? I don't know. Doki Doki Literature Club. A literature club, not an Eldritch horror game. Jump, shopping, desire, color, dream, variance. I want to impress Yuri with fancy words. Variance. Ordinary, sugar. No, that's a different game. That's I think there's a Cthulhu Mythos dating sim game. Oh, Myth. Yeah, you're bad. Hurt, sadness, fear, unstable, whisper, pink. Okay. Not the one. I think there is. I know there's a Dead by Daylight dating sim game. Don't do pink. I did pink. I have to do pink. I have to do pink. Someone said pink. I had to pick pink. Whistle, climax, nature, strawberry, silly, vivid, parfait, fantasy, portrait, sunny. Portrait. Portrait? Ah, I've got 2 portraits. Nice. You'll have to fight for that one. Nibble, skirt, uncanny, bliss, tragedy, laugh, eternity, cry, prayer, blanket. Eternity. That's a good one. I like the word eternity. Death, raindrops, defeat, essence, romance, childhood, heart, anime, anxiety, distance. They become monster truck pro riders and seek to claim the top rights. Ah, they become gravedigger. I understand. Essence. As long as it makes cheap happy. Spoilers. Spoilers become monster truck pro racers. What a nightmare. Essence? What is Essence? Where is Essence? Essence even is Essence is not here. That was the last one. Judgment. Sparkle, Bunny, Infallible, Grief, Kitty, Daydream, Bouncy, Pout, Suicide, Bubbles. Bunny? Ah, my butt. Bunny. I feel like you're taking me down. What am I going for? Yuri. But at the same time, chat's telling me what to press. Chase says Bunny. Bunny it is. Termination. Cute. Unrestrained. Grief. Immediate. Oh, no. We're getting a little bit late. Must be... Unrestrained? Cage. Unrestrained and cage are 2 exact opposite words, but cage was first. Chase is messing us up. Holiday, Starscape, Special, Adventure, Landscape, Lust, Depression, Ribbon, Lazy, Time. Picking your favorite words. It's half the fun. Yeah. Lust. That's a weird word. Oh, works out. Supposed to do dark things. Alone, Promise, Lollipop, Friends, Incapable, Poof, Feather, Graveyard, Headphones, Tone, Incapable. Quick. Hey, let's go. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Cute things or gnats. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Koziet! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, kinda hungry. You come with me to buy a snack? No. No thank you. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. I don't have any money. Let me take a look at your purse. Oh, you don't have any money either. Yeah? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse, fumbles with the latch and gets it open. It's gonna be fucking empty. Then she turns this down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. She's a leech. She's leeching off of me. This child thinks that she can outsmart me for me to buy her snacks. I can see through her lies, her deceit. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple, really. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. I know you. I know who you are. I know everything about you. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Da da da! And so, that only leaves the one option. Ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty! You feel guilty? That means you deserve to feel guilty. He suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Koziet to let me borrow some money! That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after playing a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Oh man. She is getting hard. I didn't mean it that. I got too absorbed in my book. I'll thank you for Monica Asano, thank you for the follow. Thick roasts. I feel like I'll thank you for the head pats as well. I feel like all the Doki Doki like fans are coming to this stream and I don't know how to handle it. The random item. Thank you for the head pat. Your name is Salmon Hair. Yeah, I am. Good lord. Can't do this! I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Oh my god. The revolution. Retribution, okay. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. Guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. The fish head? Better. Is salmon the color of her hair? Is that why you're calling her salmon head? Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Gotcha. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Oh my god, she's a monster. She's an actual psychopath. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ah! Oh my god, she just got slapped. Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ah, what was that? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is that a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. God came down and instead of smiting her, she gave her a cookie. I actually hate that this game has produced the most viewers for you. I hate it too. This is the most followers we've gotten in a new stream in like months. It's a nightmare. This is why I'm going crazy. Because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. It was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Yuri develops a taste for the fine arts, Natsuki starts her own cooking show, Sayori marries MC, and Monica goes to Harvard to study classical music. Gotcha. Totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Just eat it. Jeez, just eat it. There you go. Now I'm literally the main character. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. What an idiot. This is... what a fucking moron. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. You can taste a bite of your own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Error. File not found, unable to establish comparison. Oh no, another. Exactly! There's more! There's more! They're coming out of the woodworks! Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy they shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. What a monster. Sayori is actually a monster. She's legitimately a psychopath. She is actually just a terrible person. Hey! Did you just seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Itsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. It's pretty popular after all. Eh? I don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Get back to the club room, be right back. Yeah, get back here, Monica. Wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Why would you say a thing? That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Monica, sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are, Monica. What's up? Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Our peers in the Twitch chat, we're watching the game, they are RPing. Oh, we're getting there. This is peak Twitch entertainment. Double meta RP. We are creating a new category of Twitch as we speak. Yes, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. Would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. This is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. My life is hell! I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something first, Monica. That's, Monica looks at me. Maybe he wants to get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool! Well, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. Didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Weebs, SMH. They've been complete weebs. Yeah, for real. For real, Proggy. Come on. Absolute weebs these people are. Watching a guy play Doki Doki Literature Club. Absolute... Was it neats? I think is what the word was earlier that they used. No, not really, no. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. It's a cookie. Get finish that off in less than a minute. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri? Eh? I slowly noticed that Yuri was reading a different book than the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. I mean, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Sayori is a rascally rapscallion. That is very true. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, kind with a filter inside. Hold this for a second. Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in Teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on Teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. I am a fucking creep. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. I do love some long legs. Okay. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Well, I mean, you're just gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's, yeah, I mean, yeah, you are right, but, I mean, like, hanging out's kind of cool. Monica, please mind your own business for once. Jesus Christ, Yuri. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Koziet in club activities? Oh my god. My mouth gapes open wide. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. The posture straighten for your back. Okay, so real quick, it's 2 p.m. so it's medicine time for me and I've got to do some things. So I will be right back. Enjoy the music. Button. Spoke without thinking. How's everyone doing? We having a good time today? We have. How's everyone's day been going? I've been having a fantastic morning. Spoke without thinking. Is there like no sound anymore? Did I say something like that? Yuri. Just something about the way she said that made me feel so wrong with me. No, Yuri. Yuri, come on, Yuri. Don't be like that. I think you did the right thing. You honestly did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but no, it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Go see. How come even when I do something, you're being nice to me? Because people do stupid things all the time. Like, you lose friendships over that. Nothing like that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, we can't always hide them. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Didn't you hate me for something like that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend who would do that? I would be not a very good friend that way. Friend. Yuri lifts her head. My item collection is kind of busted. Dead inside. I have to go fix that after the stream. Been live for 2 hours. Jesus. Koziet, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. I'm a very awkward person. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah, totally. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. And all hell is broken loose. Oh, I like oolong tea. Never had it. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. This Fahrenheit? Because water can't go above 100 degrees Celsius. Time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will, yeah. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. That's so. Setting a show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you, who's around and we've only known each other for like a week here, Yuri. You don't have to change your entire personality to like fit me. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I'm starting to get a little bit creeped out by Yuri. I think I make the wrong choice going for her. Oh man. So this is a red flag for me right here. Oh good lord. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I chose her because she was the least energetic one. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Koziet, I have another request. Mind if we sit on the floor today? Why? A little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Hey, same. Gang. Scoliosis gang. Wonder why that is. It's most likely because my... Well... Ooh, high schooler. Oh, we're in school. This is an underage woman. This is the girl. This is a teenager. Here's the gift Proggy gave me. Hey, there you go. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, yeah, totally. Yeah. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Why do I have chocolate? Why didn't I eat the chocolate? It's a bag of small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. They hear and stew for a second. The fuck is this? So many people are texting me. And none of these people I know. I can't see too well. Huh? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Oh man, she's putting the moves on me. My own posture is fucked. Ugh. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Or Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. This is a PG-13 game. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's... okay, I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. I apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. He holds it so that it doesn't have, so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. There we go, I'm raising her up. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here! I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Christ. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yeah? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Is he it? So sorry. I don't know what came over me. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I was, it's an automatic thing. That's, well, helping. Something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, totally. Then I don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. My life? What am I doing with my life? Graces, what have you done to me? How did it even come to this? That's what I'm asking myself. Just keep playing. What do you mean? This is... this is my nightmare. Why... keep playing. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. I'm gonna put it in my own mouth. Fuck you, Yuri. It's my chocolate. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. What is it? People actually, enjoy this? Do people actually, get something from reading things like this? Hot breath on my fingers. What does that even mean? Oh, that's just sudden snap. Just done. We're done here. Get the horny bonk out. Okay, everyone. Wah! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Monica did indeed say no more. This is a say-so stream. Jesus. Koziet, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course, totally, yeah. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up ever again. We will go the rest of our lives never thinking of this whatsoever. So I'm just gonna go down the list at this time, I think. Like, I kinda like need my space away from Yuri a little bit. That was kind of too much for me to handle. Yuri, please, just bring me back to reality. Oh, I like this one. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. I don't even remember what I wrote. Doesn't mean it's better than yesterday's. Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Getting here doesn't bring reality. Worse than me. Look, I don't know who these people are. Sayori's apparently my childhood friend. I need time with her. She's a friend. She's like legitimately a friend. She is fantastic, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Oh, don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Oh, fuck, you just like that in the completely wrong direction, Sayori. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Wait, let's see. Guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? Bipolar? I think the word you're looking for, Sayori, is bipolar. Alright, phone's at half battery, so I've got another... go for quite a while. Bittersweet. Okay, that's better than the word I came up with. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. Can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. That's fucking adorable. Who would ever want to, like, romance Sayori when she's like this? She's like the little sister. She's very cute. She's like March 7th. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Kozi. I should go write that down then. You read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in comes my friends. In they come in such a hurry. They want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They are supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. She is going through it. Holy crap, indeed. Dude, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, I mean, not creepy exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Oh god. Don't get ahead of yourself there, bud. They always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. I feel that. I wonder if this was one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what is my voice to you? Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Huh. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, I think you took that the wrong way again. Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. I agree. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. Honestly, how could someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight! That was a little bit unnecessary, Sayori. That's kind of hurtful. It's a little bit mean. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. To say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what? I heard about Amy. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. And it doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Fuck. I need a moment to process this. I also don't like spiders. But this is a metaphor for something. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it on stream. Especially during this month. Not bad, right? Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, I mean, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Sometimes that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Ah, it's about her, like an anime, I guess. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. What I do best, after all. I don't like writing news unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I'm gonna have to go through this another time. Ah! Alright, Yuri, what's going on here? Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Cozy. One might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to... Used to what? I don't know. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Take your time. No rush. No obligation. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe that. I really only write for myself. And besides, you just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friend. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Natsuki's like a little sister. Nah, Natsuki's like that girl that just hates you for no reason. Anyway, you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. It's with you. Jesus. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Do I mean a sun deer? I don't know. I don't know these words. I'm not a weeb. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. Don't bob me like that. Raccoon friend. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. What the fuck? Yuri? What is this? A rush of blood? Hello? Are you killing raccoons? Are you, like... It's a poem. No. There's... Chop, chop. A rush of blood. No. You fucking... I thought Sayori was a monster. They're friends. Nah, you... Oh my good fucking god, you eat raccoons. Y'all know what an Autokanado... I have no idea what that is. Autokanoko. I've never heard that word in my life. Why would Sayori be a monster? Sayori is a monster. She ate someone else's cookie. That's only a psychopath would do that. A little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. bit closer to my preferred writing style. The poem is a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Like Pat. And the random hat. There you go. The hat isn't connected, but it's gonna go away soon. You're just chopping food, you're just chopping up bread with a knife. Yes. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Oh my god! Natsuki knows something about Yuri. About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest. Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. Yeah, she's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobby. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Oh, writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Kozi. That's exaggerating a little bit. I am kind of dumb. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. Now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you think for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. In just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. You know, I used to write poetry when I was in like middle school. Like really, really stupid, like cringy, like, oh, this is so deep, sort of like I'm 14 and this is deep kind of poetry. But it was always like really dark. Because I'm a really dark person. And my mother was cleaning out the like old closet, and she found some old notebooks from when I was reading your poetry. Never! Fuck off! I threw it all away. My mother found some of my poetry and kept it because she was like, oh my god, you're actually a creative person? And this was not like... My parents were laughing at me for about 10 minutes as I was like, I don't even remember writing this. That's kind of soft. Don't tell me I'm soft. I'm hard as fuck. The hardest motherfucker you know, Crisis. Oh, that hurt. That actually hurt me to say. Monica. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. Happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. Kinda stupid. Never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? A bit. Look, I kind of a little bit. Yeah, Guess so. Can't deny that she's talented. Totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Talking about killing raccoons. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, tried. Who knows what goes on in the head of hers. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. You must be pretty into her, yeah, Kozi. Look, you went out and you battered some chocolates. Only weirdos do that. Ah! What? You completely misunderstand. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. But, wait, what? Really? Yeah, official one, anyway. Oh. We've all been there. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. But, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway. Want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. I get the distinct impression that all these girls are fucked up. It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I mean, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words could totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about is the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. I feel like that was a bit of there were 4 walls at one point. Monica just broke the 4th one. Moving on. Or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? You tell me, Monica. You tell me. What are we even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What if Monica... Okay. Give me a moment to cook here. So, I know nothing about this game. And I'm very bad at predictions. When I played Dead Island last week, I tried to predict the story as I went, and I've got it wrong every single time. This one instance makes me think that Monica is actually self-aware and knows she's in a dating sim game. That's why I can't romance her, because she knows this is all fake. Something's going to happen. Something fucking wild is going to happen. Who can say? We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves in front of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is that we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. Man, I want to romance Monica so bad. Like, she's the actual only sane one so far. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is about. Rip the friend. Rip the friend. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. They never get love in these games. They're the emotional support character for the MC. I wouldn't know. This is my first dating sim game. Doki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Sorry. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone except everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. A second here. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind every line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something that she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. God, that was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. I need a little bit of processing for this one, I think. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Let's go, Yuri! Woo! You did it! Congratulations! Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. The Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you were reciting to other people. I imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. See. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Good job, Sayori. You and Kozi liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. You might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Kozi. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Kozi lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Man, fuck off, Natsuki. Good lord. Hydration break. This is the most I've talked in like one sitting for forever. Good job, Salmon Hair. Yeah, let's go, Salmon Hair. Might as well let Kozi lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. It's fine. I'm used to it at this point. I'm the butt of everyone's jokes. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Stop staring at me, please. Look away. I'm stage fright. Oh god, look at all their eyes. They all look dead. Like fucking dolls. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She helps back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I could put it on whatever face I want for other people. And it's just my friends. Just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two already going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Koziet, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's get going. For the club! For the horde! Hang on, do I have any, like, poems? Like, has everything? I must be nice to focus on. I do have a poem here. I don't remember writing, but here it is. If... Fuck, no. This... Read it? Aw, Christ. I don't even have a name for this. Jesus. Put me on the spot here. Okay. Really putting me on the spot here. Hello, what up, bro dude guy? You came at the worst time. I am about to recite an actual poem that I wrote probably when I was 12 years old. This is a nightmare. This is my nightmare, Crisis. You're doing horrible things to me. Go. I'm sorry if I seem a little dour, but you don't know what you put me through. All I can do is sit in the shower and think of all the things I could never say to you. Let me ping. Okay, I'll wait for Aaron then. Actually, no, maybe he don't like this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna have to restart it. Oh. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. My life is hell. Hell. The 10th circle of hell. Anime, girls, and poetry. Have to practice reading it to get better. I've not read this poem in years. I had to read through it to make sure it was like okay. It's okay-ish. Okay-ish. It's a little bit dark, but it's fine. It's Twitch TOS approved. Lord, give me strength. When I was 12, I was drawing cringy manga. Oh, I mean, I couldn't draw, so I wasn't doing that. So I really can't show that on stream, it's hard. If it's safe for work, you can. If I have to recite this poem, you have to show one of your manga. That's a deal, okay? You don't have a camera? No, wait. Take a picture. Take a picture and make it a JPEG. Put it on your stream. No, wait. Look. If you're not gonna show your manga, I'm not reading this poem. It's that simple. It's that simple. You have to. You have to now. The trap. Okay, fine. There you go. Pinky promise. Pinky promise. Fucking awful. Yeah. You think this poem's gonna be any good? I wrote it when I was 12. Cringe for cringe. It's the way the world works. It is the law of equal dynamics. He's getting on. Okay, I'll give him 30 seconds. Don't have spell check. I was 12, I made bad Pokemon drawings. Yeah, I think we all did. Maybe it wasn't 12 when I wrote this. It is on a text document on my computer. So it has to be at least, I had to at least be 14. It's the same. Fuck, when did I get this? I don't know. 14 or 15? So much May and Drew clip art. May and Drew. I don't remember Drew. Know it? I didn't do it. He threw roses. I don't remember that. I generally didn't actually watch Pokemon. Don't think you have it anymore? You say that. You probably have it somewhere. You're just too embarrassed to show it. This music is a still bop. I had to throw out a lot whenever. Yeah, that's fair. I thought I had gotten rid of all my poems. Because it's a little bit cringe. God, I got rid of them all. Gotta keep a bit of the cringe. No, you gotta burn it. You gotta burn it. Burn it all down. Do you remember where you came from? I know exactly where I came from. I don't need physical representations of that. I remember it all very plainly. I don't want anything to do with it. I am stalling. I still have the poem set up. He's here just loading. Yeah, no worries. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, Graces. I brought it up. I have to do it now. Oh, man. I have to. You're right, I have to. We made a deal. We made a deal. And I don't go back on my word. My word is my oath. Aaron writes a lot of poetry. Hey, I used to write a lot of poetry, but not much anymore. Cringe phase never ends, it just improves. Footage. Hearts out to that man. Aisha fucked him over real bad. Alright. I imagine he's here. It doesn't take that long to load. I'm here. Hey Iron, what's up? Oh, I'm about to recite a poem because we just spent a lot of like half an hour in this game reciting poetry to each other. Me and all these anime women. So now I have to recite an actual poem that I wrote. Lord, give me strength. I don't have a title for this. Here it goes. I'm sorry if I seem a little dour, but you don't know what you put me through. All I can do is sit in the shower and think of all the things I could never say to you. Waiting on a dream that will never come true. Tell me, do you dream too? Sometimes I feel I'm better off on my own, but I can't stand being so alone. I need to figure out a way to let you go, but you won't let me let you go. No, maybe that's two poems in the same document. They don't really like match with each other. I told you it was cringe. So cringe. It's written well done. No, fuck off. It's bad. Terrible. It's awful. So cringy. Cringe is good. No, it's not. Cringe is bad. Cringe is cringe. I'm based. I'm based! Cringe means you meant it when you wrote it. You like it. Oh no. Oh jeez. I am based. I'm not cringe. I'm based. Walk home with Sayori once more. I'm done. Back to the game. Ah! Based people would admit they're cringe just saying, no. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that, I swear. Back to the anime women. I am based. Away from reality. Does cringe really know that they are cringe? I don't know. I'm not cringe. No, they don't. There is some people who generally don't know they're cringe. Like me in high school when I was writing these poems. I don't think cringe are self-aware enough. It's too late. No. No, don't clip it. Don't clip it. It's gotta stay dead. I'm deleting the VOD after this. Fuck. I'm playing this game for 3 hours. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with... Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Christ. Fuck. Is this one of those... the Monica writing tips of the day? Save? Praise be to the fourth wall breaking Monica. I didn't even actually see those options. Fuck. Neither mind. I have a couple of Chris glasses. I think I would walk home with Yuri. Fuck you, Siri. You're a monster. Home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with it whatsoever. Ah, you just admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. Not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Oh, Christ, Sayori. What are you gonna do? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Yeah, fuck you, Salmon Hair. It's your fault. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Fuck, we're here again. Oh, Jesus. Another poem. I'm dying. I'm dying. Help me. Leave Salmon Hair alone. She's not leaving me alone. Thank you for the head pat. Makes me feel better. Makes me feel like my life isn't just a waste. Oh. Massacre, pure, marshmallow, meager, silly, breathe, awesome, summer, whirl, play. Which one do I pick? Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the 4 bits. Something's messed up the alert box. Make a note of that. Massacre. Damon Hair can't take his rights to walk with who he wants. Frightening, games, wonderful, defeat, anime, laugh, holiday, skirt, alone, wrath. Frightening. Disarray, lollipop, flying, variance, peaceful, ocean, hope, vertigo, electricity, covet. What up, Proggy? Welcome back. We're still living in the nightmare. Variance. Kiss, beauty, bed, rose, daydream, bubbles, charm, candy, skipping, despise. Daydream. The wrong answer, Krasis. Excitement, broken, sticky, captive, vanilla, dazzle, happiness, mouse, puppy, pop. What is this? Aaron, we are writing poetry. We have to put words. We have to choose the word that we think would be best in the poem. And each of these 3 like little avatars here, they jump whichever one is the best. So, we're trying to romance the purple-haired one. So he likes horror and really spacey stuff. So we're writing poetry, which is why I recited that poem, because this entire game is nothing but writing this poetry. Captive. Heaven Sent, Starscape, Horror, Heartbeat, Party, Bouncy, Imagination, Disoriented, Treasure, Tears. Horror. I'll say because you had Captive, Huey, I'm gonna go with Treasure. It's a little bit of it all. So badly want to make on the nose puns right now. I'm taking every fiber of my being not to. On the nose puns. Treasure. Jumpy, Contamination, Milk, Hair, Fluffy, Rainbow, Smile, Inferno, Bliss, Precious. Inferno again. Contamination. Effulgent. I love Effulgent. I have to go with Effulgent. It's such a good word. I love that word so much. Hurt. Romance. Together. Kitty. Vacation. Melancholy. Agonizing. Family. Death. Infinite. Death. We get a definition of effulgent. It's like shining brilliantly. That's like the basic definition of effulgent. Resplendent, shining brilliantly, wonderful, splendid, fantastic, showing or expressing vitality, love, or joy. Such a good word. Death. Big brain moves. Grief, lucky, shopping, landscape, dark, sadness, love, fear, misfortune, fireworks. Dark. Insight, warm, flee, infallible, uncanny, desire, ambient, incapable, fester, eternity. Flee! I have to go with flee. Flee! Cry, incongruent, suicide, embrace, sugar, entropy, shame, headphones, lipstick, cheer. Sewer slide. Congruent. Congruent is a pretty good word. I'm gonna go with the not TOS good word. Passion. Doki Doki. Lazy. Promise. Swimsuit. Sunny. Vibrant. Marriage. Amazing. Rain cloud. Passion. Wrong one. Unending, sparkle, unstable, parfait, raindrops, jump, strawberry, joy, valentine, fun. A fucking night. Oh god, anonymous gifter is gifting 5 tier 1s. Anonymous gifter! What? 5! Thank you so much. Good lord. So generous. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Honestly. Giga chat. Honestly. Big dick energy right there. Damn. Sabine the Coco, Light Rainfall, Siggy Wiggy, Big Yorkie, and Bro Dude Guy. Yo. Wow. What was the word? Gifted another tier 1 sub. Just to Huey. Here, Aaron. Jesus. Guys, there's one. Aaron. No. Why? Why? Why'd you do this? Save your money. Oh my god. Big hype. Wow. I don't even remember. I think Crazy said unstable? Yes. No. Huey said unstable. Okay. Jesus. Rare. Friends? Harry jumps up and down in joy. It distracts everyone in the room. Money is a construct enjoyed by those who have more to stay in power. You still need it. You still need it. Rare. Friends, analysis, fickle, scars, journey, nightgown, color, disown, email. I am so upset that Doki Doki Literature is the most successful stream I've had in months. I am so angry. This a dating sim? It is a dating sim. The beginning of the game tells me if I am prone to disturbances, I shouldn't play this game. And I had to click an agreement saying that I am not prone to disturbances. So, I don't know if that's just because it's an anime game or something bad is going to happen. I've already had like a fourth wall breaking moment. I think I'm just gonna run through the distance. Zone. After just a good one. Flowed, vivid, vitality, extraordinary, anxiety, unrequited, kawaii, judgment, universe, melody. Yeah, disturbances, mental problems, hallucinations, stuff like that. Destiny, calm, climax, funny, loud, pain, unrestrained, anger, dream, graveyard. Wild. Oh. I'm losing. I'm losing my mind. This is a nightmare. 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 Not okay. Not okay. Graveyard. Peaks. Aura. Whirlwind. Tone. Playground. Depression. Disaster. Spinning. Determination. Poop. The tone. Alright, we're done. Back to the nightmare. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Practicing the piano again. Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you like complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat and all kinds of delicious food. Sounded a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? Pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Come on, Ika. I don't understand that. I don't know Japanese. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Oh man. Oh man, that is an absolute fourth wall shattering moment right there. Some of them are, Chase, yes. Some of them are. Is Mon squid? I don't know Japanese. I'm playing a game. This joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Thank you for the follow. At least the follow notification works. Ika is squid in Japanese. Gotcha. I will write that down. I am now a master language. Thank you for the follow. New channel art? Yeah, thank you. I spent like in description and screens. Yeah, I decided a rebrand. Probably a pretty good idea. I didn't really like the old layout. And I'm piecemealing my ultimate like VTube avatar stuff, and the little like forest house is kind of part of that. So figured might as well get it all working now. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Am I going to be a fairy or a druid? A secret. It's a secret. It's also months away, so don't worry about it. It's a very long way away. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Sweet. You've seen the show Sweet Tooth Art, dear boy? I have not. You're RPing ironically, to be honest, being in the big city. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm 5 people right now. I don't care. I'm already losing my mind. Doesn't matter. Classic deflection. Haha, funny joke. I'm only memeing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. With my hand in front of her face. Ears facing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? He always shows me a big smile. That's fake as fuck. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. You say so? A worldly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. As they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems to be having be a bit downcast today. It's not normally like her to be like this. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Welcome back, Aaron. Sorry about the computer crash. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important for me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, you sure about that? It seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. No way, no one thinks about me. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Oh, Aaron. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori, she's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. Sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. A meaningful smile. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do so when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri appearing at me from her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. Everyone's just fucking in love with me. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. Monica doesn't seem right. None of these girls seem right. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I had no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, that's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Oh, I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a little bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Cheers, Aaron. Oh. Well, that's quite romantic. Huh? Huh? What? Sorry. Yeah, you better be. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Koziet. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match with what may be going on inside her head. You may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Like, nothing weird going on there. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that you would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me way too much credit. I'm an absolute dumbass. I am so inconsiderate toward people. I don't know what anyone thinks at all. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. It's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. I said it, I meant it. No stuttering. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I am. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Low power mode. My phone is at 20% battery. I am simple. I am a dumb idiot man. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Yeah, good mind music. Oop, it's back. Yeah. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to cheer the poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I'm gonna do this. RP. My head hurts. Everything hurts. I'm living a nightmare. I haven't even gotten to the spooky part yet. It's been so... There. I'm close. I'll get through this day. Then I'll probably end the stream. Because my phone is about to die. And I use my phone for my headcam. I'm almost to Act 2. Almost to Act 2. I've been playing this for 3.5 hours. Sayori, what do you want? Nice, I guess. Come on, I gotta tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Oh, fuck off, Sayori. Probably Yuri. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you. Sayori, don't do this to me. There's something wrong. Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Okay. Tell me if you need anything, okay? I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori! No, Monica, I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Fuck. No, Sayori... Damn it. Oh man. This is seriously a step backwards. Oh, I like your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Ooh, don't look right through me like that. Gross. Okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like that I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Oh, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you two would, that you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. Because you're not scary. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Bitch. Ah! Tsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? It seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. Yes, that's kind of the point. I really just washed my mouth around her. Anyway, Atsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Just a joke, bro. It's just a joke. Just a joke. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. Sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. What the fuck is wrong with you? Sue me. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. It's such a sweet love poem. This is not what I expect from Natsumi. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with a message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after you and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. If you wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Oh Christ, you already had something similar to this. Koziet, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. The emotions from a random word generator, yes. Chat, thank you for being such fantastic poem writers. Really landing me the girl. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. Never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Chat GPT rizzing the anime waifus. Real. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. You mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Koziet, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Know that. It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it, anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers, problem solvers, who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. No? Those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People really say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Kozi. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. And I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. Every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. Well, treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Fuck them! Get them out of here! They don't deserve you. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. Want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. Steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart. Teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Like it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Itsuki said she wrote about. Meaning, I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. This one mean a lot to you. He nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. And, poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. Yes, move on before Monica says something. I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. What am I getting myself into? I would not be good in like a harem anime as like a main protagonist. I would fail so miserably. Good lord. Monica. Hi, Koziet. Have you thought about why you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Too much to manage. Way too much to... Like, I can barely handle one person. And that one person being myself. I'm not gonna take the poem and holding my hands. Style's gotten so refined. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I'm noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needed some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. Still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. Must really like her. Eh? That's... Ha 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 ha! Gotcha! It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I mean, just look, I mean, like, honestly, like, I don't know, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I read. I just, you know, I feel bad. She's had a hard time socializing. I want to, she needs a friend. I just don't make sure she doesn't spend all of her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't actually that bad, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. The books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Red flag! Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Okay. Thank you for the random item. It's just like not clipped to the model. I have a problem. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. Seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, he blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Kinda dark. Super dark. Meaninglessness of life. We all felt that. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. Big rip. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, as if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? No, that's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Ah, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Fuck, Christ! Jesus! Oh, that hurt! Oh, God! Oh! It hurts! It does! It actually hurts! She knows! She knows exactly what she is. I didn't actually see that until Jesus. Yeah, that, totally. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It'd be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you've pushed so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. Much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. Deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. What the fuck is wrong with you, Yuri? I love this hat. Remember to save. You're right. You're right. Big fishing hat. It says, women fear me. Fish fear me. Men... Actually, I need to pull it up. Hang on. Fuck, I can't. You ever get into like a Discord that you just can't understand? Okay, it says, women fear me. Fish fear me. Men turn their eyes away from me. As I walk, no beast dares make a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. That is the name of the hat. Okay, we did save, yeah? Yeah, we did. Wow. It's me. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Atsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. That's so. I hope she's alright. Seriously? All the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So what's you two being all lovey-dovey? No. Excuse me, Natsuki. Hello? That's not how this is. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, fuck off. She's kind of been avoiding me all day, so I don't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. We could be making cupcakes. How many cupcakes are you going to be making? We might need a lot of them, and different flavors. You handle that all by yourself, Natsuki. Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, God, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, you're not. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I could tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I could tell if things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kozi. The one who's truly useless. Gang, let's go. Ah, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are you going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. Not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to muddle a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Koziet may not like to be around if it only makes out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Kozi too. What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Kozi to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, I haven't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though, jeez. We just settled this already? Yeah. Kozi, you're okay with this, right? No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Fuck me. Save. Overwrite this save. Oh, my phone is very close to death. Oh, okay. I have to like... So first off, fuck Natsuki. Just straight up, fuck Natsuki. Break time? I think it's gonna be break time soon after I make this decision. Natsuki can go to hell. I really want to go talk to Monica. I really want to see what the fourth wall breaking she does. Honestly, it's between Monica and Yuri. Sayori is... No, the obvious answer is Sayori. So she doesn't, like, kill herself or anything. But, like, I want to see what Monica does. I really want to see what Monica does. I did save. I'm going with Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Koziet was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president. You're supposed to be making responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do. What? Oh, fuck, I just had a stroke. We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Kozi to help one of you two. Fuck off, Natsuki, you bitch! You absolute whore! What? The music just stops. It's just done. It's over. Depression. My 4D wall breaking. My fourth wall breaking girlfriend. God damn it. I guess that's what we'll do. Do I have a preference? I obviously have a preference. Fuck you, Natsuki. I would be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? You're serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Kozi? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Kozi? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything! No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Kozi picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm surprised, though. Hi. Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope you see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Excuse me. Eh? I turn around. Sorry, I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh yeah, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. We're gonna exchange phone numbers. Okay. Slide into DMs now. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that it would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. You believe me. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I think that's a good place. Save there. My phone is about to die, so I'm about to lose my camera, my model thing. So I'm getting close. It's a cliffhanger. I'm gonna come back to this on Monday, I think. Monday or Tuesday or something like that. Let me know what your schedule is, Graces. You're the only reason why I'm streaming this game. up to just chatting. I'll stay here for a little bit. Stay here for a bit. We're just gonna enjoy it, like in the rerun. Always watch it though. That is true, but it's not. There's something magical, I guess, of seeing it live. I suppose you could say that. But hello everyone, thank you for showing up. Thank you for the absolute astounding stream. Multiple follows, multiple subscriptions, bits, cheers, everything. Tons of fun. Today was a fantastic time. It's been 4 hours almost to the dot. I'm trying to wrap this up really quick before my phone dies. But honestly, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for making the stream fun. And we'll see you guys probably Monday.